and I just told you during the break that I'm one of those fall allergy sufferers, and it really kind of comes at you, and for some reason every year, I don't expect it. First of all, let's talk about fall allergies and how they're different with everything else that we have to deal with.
Okay, so fall allergies. What are allergies? Allergies are a body's abnormal response to things in the air, pollens, even things such as cat dander or dust mite. What makes fall unique is that you would have symptoms of eye itching, stuffy nose, sneezing, runny nose. That would be fall. Fall pollens, such as ragweed, which pollinates usually between the middle of August and the end of October, and molds are typically the typical offenders of fall allergens.
Now, you know, we said 15% of, is that right? 15% of us?
That's correct.
Wow.
50% across the nation have allergies involving kids and adults.
That seems like it's a lot.
Yes, yes.
All right, we talked about some of these symptoms. If you don't have them, bless you. But for those of us who do, they're very much like cold symptoms, right?
Right. So it's itchy, watery eye, nose, sneezing, runny nose, typical allergy symptoms. Sometimes difficult to figure out between a cold and allergies, but if it typically happens in the same time of year, or if they always happen in the morning, it'll give you clues as to it being an allergy.
So even the time of day can kind of let you know what you're experiencing.
Yes, that's correct.
I like this section, and I want to make sure we get to it so our viewers can know. Tips for living with allergies. So there are things that we can do to make our lives a little bit easier.
Yes, so for example, if you're allergic and it's a fall season, keeping the windows closed prevents pollens accumulating in your home. Using the air conditioner, keeping the air cool and clean. Similarly, keep the windows closed when you're driving. Don't go outdoors when the pollen counts are high, which is usually around 10 in the morning and can last until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And also taking a bath as soon as you go outdoor to remove the pollen that's on you, and not hanging your clothes out to dry so that the pollen doesn't accumulate on your clothing.
So it can actually stay on our clothes when we get back inside from outside?
Yes. Yes.
How do we determine, because this is the next question here actually, and I'm glad that this is on here, why is it important to see a specialist? Because I know I have allergies, yet I haven't made that step yet to go and figure out what exactly it is that I'm allergic to. Why is that so important?
It's very important because if we, for example, skin test allergic to, we can identify what specific pollens is the cause of your symptoms. You can then follow pollen counts online, and you can anticipate when those symptoms will start, and you can prophylactically start antihistamines, nose sprays, and other medications that will help prevent you developing the full-blown symptoms.
So what is that test like to get like the allergy test or whatever they call it?
So it's called a skin prick test, and what they do is they take commercially available extracts, they're put on a plastic prong, and it's scratched onto the superficial layers of your skin. It's not supposed to go deep, it's not a needle. You'll feel uncomfortable, and if you are allergic to something, it'll pop up like a little mosquito bite. It's called.
Almost, is it immediate?
Well, within 20 minutes, and then you know right away in your doctor's office what you are allergic to.
So it's that simple?
It's that simple.
So truly I have nothing to be afraid of, because all this time I thought I was going to get pricked, and that's why I didn't know.
It's very simple. And it's very informative.
And it's important because when you talk about allergies, some people suffer from asthma as well, and that affects it too, so it can be really kind of dangerous.
Yes, so many people who have allergies have asthma as well, and if you do see a specialist, then that can be addressed as well.
Okay, doctor, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so
really
much,
appreciate
Diana.
all of your help. So get in there, see your doctor, see a specialist, figure out what you're allergic to, and learn how to deal with them, because it is going to be a problem come the fall season, just to keep in mind. And as we go to break, we want to remind you, if you have a consumer problem or question, you can always call for action. 967-5495. Our volunteers are here until 1 o'clock. Call them. They want to hear